Hey YouTube, Tom Hees with Tom Hees Photography here, and in this video I'm going to be going over my new Lowe Pro Roller Lite 250 all-weather, so AW. This is the bag that I got to carry all of my gear with me to Europe as a carry-on luggage. I and probably every other photographer doesn't want their gear usually being in their checked luggage. So I got this roller suitcase just so I could bring my luggage with me on the plane as a carry-on. So I'll go through everything that it holds, or everything that I have in it, as well as my thoughts and opinions after using it for a bit. So I have the ability to have filters here. This is empty, and this has my 3-stop neutral density graduated filter. I still have some, this is where I have a body cap, and this is where my black rapid strap goes. That is right here. So this I just keep squished into that slot there. Here I have desiccants. So these are the silica gel packs that you get when you buy something new that's an electronic, so, or something you don't want water getting into. So I keep them at the bottom. I keep everything that's not really valuable at the bottom, so that if there's a lot of hits on the bottom of the suitcase as I'm rolling it around, nothing important is right at the bottom of the bag. Underneath this flap, I have my Lee slot in adapter, as well as this is where I keep my batteries. So that's where I would keep my 2 spare batteries. So in no particular order, I fit in here a 35mm f1.8G, and I've reviewed all of these stuff, so I won't really go over it. I have my 105 millimeter macro with its lens hood. I have an SB600 and an SB900 in this side area here. 50mm 1.4, 85 1.4D, and because there's enough depth in this bag, I can actually keep the lens hood on, because this is the annoying metal one that's not that much fun to deal with. I have my backup camera with a grip attached, so this is the Nikon D90 with the Nikon grip. So just to show you that you can actually fit a camera with its grip quite easily at the top of the case. I wouldn't try to fit it near the bottom because you lose some space with the wheel wells, so it's there's more depth at the top of the bag. And then I have a D600 with the 16-35 f4 as my main kit, and then this area I have some random charger, a free Nikon lens cleaning pen that I got when I got my 600, my 2 remotes, so my wireless and cable release, as well as I have it out of that other bag, but this is the spare battery for the D600, and a memory card, which should not be over there. And that all fits in nicely here. You can also, you can't really see it, but this area here, this fits a computer. So this fits, I would guess, a 17-inch computer easily. My 15-inch fits in there. Here there's a zipper. This is where I just stashed that memory card, so this is where my memory cards are. And also, on the front, there's a really nice big pocket here. So when I was traveling, I could actually put my iPad in here because when you're going through the metal detectors and everything, you can just take it out really easily. And it's also got a pocket up here that has currently a lens cleaning cloth in it. Very exciting stuff. But you can put like your airport tickets in here and stuff. That's what I did on the way over. It has wheels. It rolls. The handle is in the back of it. I won't go over that because I'm sure you can look up all those things on the Lowe Pro website. It's a great bag. I really enjoy it. It works great. It fits everything I need it to. You could fit a 70 to 200 in here easily. There's lots of different combinations of ways you can organize all of this. I like putting the most important stuff near the top, approximately. I could fit more in here quite easily. Like, you don't need desiccants, and this is not really being used well. However, everything that is non-essential, I had stuffed in 2 other bags. It's like AA batteries and all that stuff. It's in that was in the checked luggage. So this is the, as I said, the Lowe Pro Roller Lite 250. It's a great bag. The only trouble I had with this going through security was initially flying out of Toronto. They weighed it, and it was a couple of kilograms over my weight limit. So they asked me if I could take anything out of it. So I started taking out my camera, like my spare camera, and the 35mm lens, because I don't really need it. And then she realized that it was all camera equipment, so the lady at the desk let me bring all of this with me, which was really nice. And then the other thing that was interesting was going through a security checkpoint in Poland at Warsaw. They asked me if I could show them anything that was electronic or had cables. So luckily there was another person who had more interesting stuff in their luggage, because they brought into the security textbook some toothpaste, but so they didn't have to go through my whole entire bag. But it would have been interesting if I had to x-ray individually everything in here. So all in all, great bag. I would highly recommend it. Thus far, everything from Lowe Pro has not ceased to work for me, which is great. It's well made. I trust it. It's sturdy. If you have any questions about this or any of my gear, toss a comment down below, but I will end the video here so it doesn't go on too long. And it has a couple other features that I don't really use or will go into. But again, any questions, toss it down below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.